Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for more Final Fantasy VI. In the last episode, we went through the South Figaro caves where I raged like a bitch because bloody random encounters were unforgiving in their frequency, and we also went to the South Figaro town, which I'm standing right above, where I did a quick-ish tutorial on how to equip your items and stuff, equipping abilities known as relics, and pretty much that. And yeah, in this episode we're going to go north, and I am not risking any random encounters for the beginning of this episode because, funnily enough, this is our second recording. And guess what? The previous attempt was only 30 seconds in because I got into another random encounter 2 steps in. Deja vu much from the previous beginning of the last episode? God's sake. Random encounters hate me today, and yes, this is being recorded straight after the previous video, so I'm not in an exactly good mood. So yeah, usual tutorial for driving chocobos. What do you mean, not enough money? Can anything go right today? First the bus is late on picking me up, and then it pulls a troll move on me. Then I have random encounters in the previous episode being a dick. Then I try recording this episode, I get into random encounters 2 steps after starting this episode at the exact same time as last time, in the last episode. And then, I don't even know, I'm just rambling now. I'll try to stay positive. So, we go into here, which was, what's that smell? Well, we heard that there was like a building at the Sable Mountains up north, and this is pretty much that building. And guess what? I didn't need to spend money at the bloody inn. You can heal for free in these beds. Funnily enough, if you walk into the next one, you can heal at both of them. How pointless is that? Anyway, we want to just check around with some stuff. Flowers, his favourite. These dishes, they were his favourite. Received a tonic. That was his favourite, of course. This, his favourite tea. And I believe you can actually sleep in this bed as well. But I'm not going to bother because, you know, what's the point? And then, once we checked everything and we leave the building, Sabin. Is he here? Looks like we have an idea on where Sabin has been since he left Edgar's rule with their father's fate. What the? But, aha! You know this guy? Of course. He left a couple of days ago after he heard Master Duncan was slain. He's headed into the mountains. I heard Duncan's son Vargas is missing as well. I got a bad feeling about this. I couldn't resist making that pun. But anyway, he goes off to the north, and if you leave the exact same way, it does absolutely nothing but take you back to the map. I don't see what's the point in that. I mean, why would he leave to the north anyway? There's nothing there. Anyway, cue random encounter. 3, 2, 1. I'm surprised. No random encounters. I am surprised. I'm not going to say anything though, because, well, this is Mount Colts, the Sable Mountain Range. What we were told at South Figaro. Yes, but Mount Colts, the next dungeon in the game, funnily enough, and it can be a bitch sometimes. So make sure you are stocked with potions and stuff. You should have enough by stealing from enemies and grinding and the lot. And we get our first battle here, a bunch of brawlers. They're nothing much, they just do normal attacks. Just use an auto crossbow and that should take care of them. If not, steal and then bash them. I would always recommend stealing at least once, so you don't waste too many attacks, but at least then you can get like a potion or something. I couldn't steal, of course. Whack them! There we go, they were pretty much almost finished off by the auto crossbow. But yeah. Got a tonic, so that's what I could have stole, but you know. And you know what's even more annoying when I'm making these videos in particular? When I have to cut a lot. Because Sony Vegas doesn't have like a split tool, I can't edit that effectively when it comes to cuts. But, however, Windows Live Movie Maker does have a split tool, and it makes cutting so much easier when I need to take out a chunk. But the thing is, that means I have to save and edit my video in Windows Live Movie Maker first, then do all the rest of the editing, like the end card, putting in and making it widescreen and Sony Vegas, and well, yeah, that kind of slows things down a bit because that means it adds another hour to rendering time technically. Because that means it's got to take an hour to save in Windows Live Movie Maker at its usual resolution I used to use. And oh god, Terra's getting weak. Heal everybody! Everyone's getting weak. And when you're boxed in like this, multiple attacks only affect one side of the battle. As you can see here. Don't affect both sides. But hey, the auto crossbow still does a lot more damage than the basic attack. So most of the time with Edgar, you're never going to use attack unless you're just spamming. And didn't my cure not heal Terra? I swear I made everybody cure. Whatever. Steal. Do it. There we go. Store a potion. That's excellent. Rather steal tonics so they're not wasted because of my current health at the moment. Because tonics recover only 50 HP. Obviously that will be potion in your version if you're playing any later version other than this. But you know, technicalities. I'm not going to say it all the time. And it looks like Edgar's standing over the pit from how this is laid out. But anyway, I won that. Terra gained a level! Awesome sauce. When it comes to Ocarina of Time, editing in Sony Vegas isn't that bad. It's just a little bit awkward because, like I said, the split tool just makes everything easier. And who's that Shadow? It's not Shadow. But yeah, that was just terrible. That was like an easy to make pun and I didn't even have to think of it. But before you go into that one, you want to take the furthest exit, I believe. I believe. Don't quote me on this. Just 2 brawlers, and I use Cure to heal everybody. Now, if I have gone the wrong way... Well, if I have gone the... Oh, come on, I was at the door. Oh! Tusker in the middle. That means we've boxed them in. Technically, this is a preemptive strike, in a way. So, oh, I'm actually running quite low on magic. You know what, just cure... No, actually, screw that. I'm going to just use an item on Terra to heal her herself. And only because, well, she's the weakest of the bunch at the moment. There we go. Okay, she's got a bit of health now. Auto crossbow on both of them because they took a long time last time. This is more preferred when it comes to both these Tuskers. They give you a lot of HP, I believe 50 apiece. So... there's one down already. I did not need a steal, but whatever. I got a tonic, so I just replaced the tonic I just used. That did not knock you out, and hey! You suck, buddy! Terra blocked it with her heavy shield. And critical! Terra, you're awesome! With beauty comes skill, some say. Edgar gained a level, and I got a soft. That was absolutely pointless. 204 gold is not bad. Anyway, if I have gone the correct way to go, I will cut out my back travel to the other cave and show that off. Have I gone the right way? I have gone the right way. I need to get to that chest. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, on my way back, I only ran into one battle, and that was 2 Tuskers again, so whatever. This is the cave I want to go through. I should have known, because it actually makes you go straight down. I guess I'll leave this fight in, because we're only up to 11 minutes right now. Uncut footage, of course. I've got a timer going, don't worry. 2 brawlers once again. I don't really need to show this fight off, but I'm going to, because Terra's weak. This could be my first official... well, it's not really my first official knockout, I guess. I had one person get knocked out during a... Did I? I can't remember now. I might have to check my previous videos. It's been a while since I've been recording actual episodes for my channel, because it's been other stuff. Like updates and Pokemon sorting out and everything. And college! There we go. Plus, fighting gives me a little bit of experience, and in this place I'm not too chuffed about it. Because in the last episode, the enemies are weak. And therefore, and they only give you about like 30 experience each, so it's not worth it. But here, you get like 100 experience per battle. A lot more worth it, and also a little bit of a challenge. So it's a little bit fun than what it was in the previous cave. Oh, I'm going to have to leave this battle in. Look at this. I can't remember what each... I think the Serpius is the Venomous Tentacular, I guess we'll call it. I'm going to use fire on everybody just because I can. And Terra needs some healing, but I'm going to use this for an auto crossbow. And oh god, Edgar's poisoned. They'll go. Their skin colour will go purple, and they'll also have purple bubbles floating above their heads. And they'll also be in a crouched, weakened position. And I would rather heal before healing Edgar, because Terra can get hit in one hit. And oh! Tonic! Save my life, and we'll use Antidote for the first time. Yet you cannot multicast, like I said in the last episode. Just making sure though, because I don't want to look like a total fool. Obviously, the weird spell names in this game is because of the space limitation for the name. There's only like 6 spaces for a space name, for a spell name to be, if that makes any sense. That's why it becomes Antidote in the later games. Okay, so let's go back through here, and I am going to show it off until I bump into a battle. If I do bump into a battle, I'll cut to well, right where we were before when we saw the shadow leave. And as I said that, we're almost at the end, so that doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, I guess this is a good idea to show off. When you're on a side attack, as it is also counted as a preemptive strike, because you've fenced in the enemies, you can instantly run out of battle. I thought I would leave that one battle in, just to explain that. So, I didn't cut again. 2 times I didn't have to cut in a row. That's actually pretty awesome. And I missed another chest. Okay, whatever, I'll come back and get that at some later point. Yeah, I mean, chests at this point in the game aren't that bad on missing, because they don't have very good items. I mean, of course they'll be very good items, because what item isn't good? But it'll probably be something like a Tonic Tincture, or an Ether or something, or Elixir along the lines, but it's nothing like, oh, it's exclusive armor that you can only get at this stage in the game. So if I do miss any chests at this point, it's not that bad. And yeah, I left this fight in because it was a different enemy setup. And Terra gained another level, along with Locke. Freaking hell, I'm just building up the levels today. I've got to say, my mood has really improved since last episode and the beginning of this one. Getting level ups left, right and centre. See, this is why it's a good idea to fight at this place. And oi, save point, awesome source. You know what, I'm actually going to save here, because things have been going really well, and now I'm kind of happy about last episode, so whatever. Because, funnily enough, this memory card is so full, I don't even have enough memory to make a backup file. It's that serious, so I'm going to have to wipe some memory. See? Everything below is a used block. Not good. And that was my previous... Well, that's my personal file, so I'm not going to get rid of that. That's the system file for my personal file, so forget about that as well. So I only have 1 file for my Let's Play, and I don't even have enough for when the Let's Play is finished. Or for a backup file. So after this episode, I'm going to sort that out. Just saying. Funnily enough, when I explained all that, I actually got all that done. See, it's nice to actually fill the gap with some commentary, so it, like, all flows through. And with a game like this, it's required. Now we're going to go down like a massive spiral slope here. And we bumped into 2 Tritliums, I think that's how you pronounce the name. I never know how to pronounce Final Fantasy boss names most of the time. Bosses? I meant enemies. Excuse me, these things are nowhere near bosses. But I think I need to heal everybody, but everyone's split up, so, because when it comes to, like, these kind of box-ins, multiple casting spells on the team members only work on one side, so I need to heal both Terra and Locke, but they're both on different sides of the screen. So I'll just do it I'll just do it in the menu after this battle's done. I'll do it during the cut, during this loading screen. Unless someone gets a level up. They didn't. Okay, after that battle I've killed everybody twice, and I also used a tincture to recover Terra's MP because she was into the... Well, she had about 14 remaining. I know I could have used a potion or a tent or... Well, a sleeping bag or a tent or something on the save point, but I decided against that. Oh lord, it's this again. I think I'll keep this in. Because you don't see this very often. Okay, auto crossbow everything, and you know what, fire everything as well. Kill them! Bane Touch. What does that do? Is that a one-hit KO move at this earlier on? Hope it isn't. I mean, I got that idea as soon as Mist showed up, because I was like, moves like that only... Moves with those kind of names mostly mean instant kill when they miss. That was kind of the thing that just popped into my head when I saw that miss appear on Terra. Onward! Q random encounter in 3, 2, 1. What timing? 2 trilliums, preemptive strike. I just ran from the battle because we're almost where we need to be. Oh, and this time it's the exact same formation, but it's a back attack. God's sake. Okay, just jiggle. Flamethrower. Because apparently Terra's a Pokemon now. And Locke's behind, so I guess he's the trainer. You know what, Bioblast. That should be super effective, because they're plants, right? Erosion. Poison. Kill the plants. Actually, I wonder if it is super effective. Let's see that. No, that definitely does less damage than the auto crossbow in most instances, but it does poison the enemy if you're lucky. Oh boy, I'm terrible. Anyway, we're almost down at the bottom. 2 trilliums again for the 3rd time in a row. God damn it. Anyway, every time I say anyway, trillium again, but this time it was a side attack. Can I have something else, please, at least? Give me a bit of substance, and... Is this the dude who was the shadow that we've been following? Can I please talk to him before I get into a random encounter? Of course not! Last battle, side attack, trilliums. This battle, the exact same thing. I swear those 2 trilliums are following me, so I decided to kill them. Anyway... I didn't get into a random battle. Who's this kook? Well, Sabin sent you, right? Who are you? Sabin, is he here? You were shadowing us earlier, right? Brilliant. And how unlucky it is that you have run into me. Yep. Here's a boss fight. Your first, well, I guess you could say your first proper boss fight, because it's very easy to get a game over here. He sends 2 Ipu bears at you, and, well, Vargas, you cannot actually target until you take care of the bears. Even when you multi-target, you can only attack the bears. He's using the 2 Ipus as a meat shield, and I did not realise Locke was down. I want to recover him. So, kill them 2. Shoot them in the face! They do not go poof. Well, they have a lot of health. Gale Cut. That's Vargas' attack. Yeah, he can attack us, but we can't attack him yet. That's a powerful wind-based attack. There's a lot of damage. Okay, use that on Locke. Edgar, I want you to snipe everybody with a Bioblaster. Locke needs some health badly. Come on, hurry up. I'm just going to do the jig by pressing... Yeah, I can't run away, of course. I just like doing that because it makes him dance. Edgar's tanking hits for Locke! Until I heal him anyway. Oh, that's awesome. Anyway, he doesn't need that much health, so I'll just do that for now. And then Terra can cure everybody, so everyone has roughly the same amount of HP at this point, because they're all in the 60 to 80s. And then another auto crossbow fire to make up for the hits I haven't done. It's all of the strategy. Steal in case one of them doesn't go poof. Oh, no, never mind. That one was just delayed. I guess I'll steal from Vargas. What does he hold? A tonic. Whoopity hoopity. Attack him! Oh, critical! Nice one, Terra. You always come through for me. 139 due to the crossbow, and he just says, "Come on! What's the matter?" And once he says that, he does a couple more attacks. Doesn't have anything. Okay, never mind. I must have got his only drop. Yeah, so what we can do right now is just hit him with whatever we have, and it's not doing much. I don't need a steal, just hit him. I'll cure again, I guess. There's not really much need, but I want to have the health. All of the health. I think Noise Blaster confuses all enemies, like I said, but I don't think it works well against bosses, so there's not really much point. And I hardly use it anyway, I just buy it just in case if it's really helpful and I really need to get an attack in and I'm too weak. Or the enemy does way too much damage and I could use the extra edge. I only rarely use it. Critical from Locked! That did a lot of damage. Okay, seriously, dude? Gonna go down anytime soon? Enough! Off with you now! Give it up, Vargas! Hi! Is that you, Sabin? Vargas, why did you do it? How could you do your own father in like that? Fool! He made the mistake of choosing you as his successor. He snubbed me. His only son! No. You were the one he chose. You're a liar! Our master wanted you to be his successor, not me. He appreciated your fine spirit. Enough of your lies. Now, have a taste of my superior technique. Mortal Attack Blizzard Fist! I like how I added an extra box for that. Everyone gets blown away out of the battle, and Terror obviously lasts the longest, except for Sabin the tank. Yes, we have the broken character that I've been talking about earlier, but we don't know how broken yet. Ah, Sabin! Our master taught you well. I guess there's no avoiding this. Fate made us train together, and fate will send you to your doom. Such egotistical, and 231 HP. Phew. Now, oh no, he's used Doom Fist. I tire of this. Now we have a time limit of 64 seconds and counting. And I like how that when you turn around, the numbers reversed quickly. So yeah, we're on a time limit. If we run out of HP, or if that timer hits 0, it's instant game over. We have no one else for buffer. Come on, what's the matter? Once a certain amount of time has passed, you'll be able to use his blitz technique that we have. Right now you don't want to use it because it will always fail because you don't know how to use it yet. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So all we can do right now is attack. Oh, come on! What? 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 The tutorial didn't happen! What the balls? What the balls? Tutorial? What the balls? You were late! The tutorial was late! Oh my god, this is Midna all over again. Well, that was our first game over of the bloody series. That somber music plays, your character just collapses, and then you return to the previous save sparkle that you touched. Bloody... Seriously, you are not allowed to beat that boss until you go through the tutorial. That's just how it works. But the tutorial didn't show up, and I didn't think that was going to do that much damage. Absolute bullshit. You know what's bullshit? Tutorials being late. Anyway, I still kept all of that experience from on the way, even though I lost a bit of money. So, and that wasn't really that big of an issue. So, you know what? In the next episode, we'll beat that asshole.